that's Chris's big thing there. But I do have a couple guests that we're going to have come up in a couple seconds, but I wanted to go over just a few things first, and then we will get our guests up here to let them know what's going on. So let me share my screen real quick. All right, so just some housekeeping stuff that we have going on. Today is our first day since I don't even know how long that we're actually going on a caravan. It's fantastic. It's awesome. And we actually did get a couple of properties on here for us to go take a look. So fantastic job. I just want to kind of walk you through what kind of the expectation is for an open house. You can either email caravan@c21be.com or shoot an email to Chris or I. We do need it by like, I'd say Monday afternoon at the latest, like 12 o'clock, because we have to schedule. We have sellers that have to go in and out, and waiting till 8:30 in the morning on Tuesday to say, hey, I need you out at 10:30 is probably not the thing. This is a South Shore caravan. So for those that are in the Sun City office, you're welcome to throw your properties on here too. The idea is to get our agents out in the community again. And I will tell you, with the change in the market, you have 35 people show up to a broker open or our caravan, and everybody leaves a card, and we give all this feedback. Does great things for our brokerage and for yourself when it comes down to the seller and actually getting us a little bit more respect. So, and we also houses everywhere, right? So you're not just in Apollo Beach. You know, Jackie, you have one in Sun City, right? So the idea is we bring everybody on board and we have a great showing. For today, when we finish up here at Apollo Beach, we're going to probably leave around 10:15 to get started. I would recommend, if you're in Sun City, you probably want to leave around 10 to get over this way first, and then we will actually get into these properties and pitch them in just a moment. Other thing is, if you are here doing caravan, you have to be here to pitch it. So in Sun City, if you want your house on caravan, you need to be in this office, because this is where we do a roundtable, and you need to pitch your list to everybody else. Okay, you need to be here for that. Any questions? Talk to Chris when he gets back. A couple other quick things I just wanted to throw out there. Let's see, monthly Wizard article that is up in Moxie Present now. So the May, June article is available for you. So if you need something to door knock, Craig has graciously given us both May and June. Since May was late, we're calling it both because we did get it right before June. So you got a great presentation. You can either send out or print out and go drop it off to your clients. The cool thing around it is it really talks this month is our anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it, for Century 21, which is pretty cool. Survey Eagle, I'm sure you guys saw this email, but Survey Eagle is running a promotion right now for the month of June for Beggins agents, $400 all inclusive, except for, well, you got to pay extra for termite inspection or WDO, but $400 any size. I have an 8,000 square foot house, it's going to $400 for Beggins agents this month. So please keep him busy. And then last two tech things, because you know I'm going to talk about Moxie for some reason. Two-factor authorization is live. Hopefully you have seen that. If you tried to log into 21 online or into Moxie Present, it's going to say, hey, please give me your, oh, I guess I need to put these people in. See, this is where Chris and I work really well together, because I let everybody in while he does his thing. Please, you have to do it. You usually have to do it once a day. You do not have to download the app. There's an app that you can download that will allow you to access it easier, but you can also just get a code sent. Two-factor authorization is just an extra security. We already use it for our email accounts. You already have to do something like that anyways. Plus, if you want to do a presentation or get on any of Century 21 stuff, you have to, so good luck. And then finally, for those of you that have been actively using Moxie Engage and setting up searches, there was a hiccup with basically setting up searches in Moxie Engage for our clients, and it has finally been fixed, thank God. Thank God. So you can set everybody up in the new Moxie Engage and you're good to go. So without further ado, we're going to start off with D.R. Horton. If you would like to come on up, please, if you wouldn't mind. We have Amanda and Donna. Let's see. So whoever's going to talk, like, and you kind of have to, you might, like, it has to be like, it can't be down here. Like, you can't, they're not going to hear you there, but I will unmute that and you do your thing.
Hello. Am I on? Is it good? Closer? Better? Closer? I know, I'm in there. All right, I'll give you guys a test. Testing. All right, there we go. Hi, guys. Thank you for having us today. I'm Amanda. This is Donna. We're over at Mangrove in Apollo Beach. So if you guys, we'll see you later today when you guys come on over and visit us. I'll be over at the townhomes. Donna will be over at the single family side. We're right across the street from each other. We're going to be sister communities right on either side of 41. So I'll start off with talking about the townhomes for you guys. We're going to have two different plans over there. Our smaller is going to be 1673 square feet. That's going to be our Glen plan. Price point's going to be a little bit lower than our Vale, our exterior unit. That one's going to be 1758 square feet. So we've only got those two plans over there, but they're a little bit different. So depending on what your buyers are looking for, we'll be able to make sure we can find a home for them. We're going to have a couple fees in the community. We're going to have an HOA and a CDD. HOA is going to be about $145, CDD is $760. So you're only in about $200 in fees every month, which is great, especially for a townhome community where everything's all included. So your buyers won't have to worry about their lawn maintenance. They won't have to worry about taking care of the outside of their home. It's going to be all done for them by our HOA. So that's the quick and dirty on the townhomes. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to show you around later today, get you guys a good feel for the community. It's going to be a boutique community. It's only D.R. Horton in there, and it's only townhomes on our side of the street. So it's going to be great for all of our buyers over there. And I'll give Donna a chance to talk about Mangrove Manor.
Hi, everyone. I see a lot of familiar face in here. So Mangrove Manor, I know a couple of you have been over to that community. It's also going to be a very quaint community with about 203 homes. We built 4 of our popular product lines in there. If you guys sell a lot of D.R. Horton, the Lantana, the Coral, the Hemingway, the Holden. We do have the Holden model in Mangrove Manor. So it's a beautiful floor plan. So you'll get a chance to see that when you do caravan in. The beauty about Mangrove Manor, although we have those homes being built in other communities in the South Shore area, is Mangrove Manor is the only premier series community for D.R. Horton in the South Shore area. What that means is you're going to see the Holden, the Lantana, the Coral, the Hemingway, in other communities. What will be different is the features that we provide in Mangrove Manor. So like tile features will be different. The countertops, the cabinet, the kitchen area, the finishes in the bathroom will be totally different than what you'll see in other D.R. Horton communities, okay? We do have a CDD HOA, as the townhomes do. Our HOA is gonna be $95.89 per month. CDD is gonna be $1,900 per year. We will have a pool, which is currently under construction, and open air cabana. The other beauty about Mangrove Manor is our home sites really don't have back-to-back neighbors. So a lot of our home sites are going to be on water. We have about 5 homes left. 6 homes that will be off water. Everything else we have coming up will be water view. Okay. And we have about 25 homes under construction. So while we don't have a lot of homes released right now, we are still doing an interest list. We do recommend if you have a buyer, get them on that interest list because once the home comes up, those are the people we're calling first. So giving them that first opportunity. We do have 1 home available. It's the Lantana. So it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's currently priced at $457,000, $445,000. And that home estimated completion, you're probably mid to late fall time for completion on that. But we could actually go into contract on that home today. Okay. And yeah.
For the homes we do have coming up that aren't available right now, you can see what our base price is going to be on.
Are you able to send that to me like in a PDF so I can
Yeah.
send it out to everybody? Else, thank you so much.
You have a question? Yes, so you will need flood insurance for both Mangrove Manor and Point. We did raise out of the flood zone, but we haven't gotten the approval back yet. So at least for that first year, your buyers are going to need flood insurance. We do provide the elevation certificate for it.
Okay, so the question was, they asked if you do need flood insurance, and you do need both for both the manors and Point. They did have it redone, but we just have not received it yet. So as of right now, you do need flood insurance, and they will provide the the elevation certificate.
They did raise it. It's not, no,
Yeah.
no.
It's just until we get that Lomar letter. back.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
That it's the same pre-approval, but we do require, because a lot of times you have outside lenders, they don't go very detailed. They don't put what the interest rate is going to be. They don't do an estimate for the buyer. So, when the time comes and they're ready to go on the contract, sometimes they get sticker shock. So we do require, if they have an outside lender, to at least have that estimate showing the CVV, showing what the HOA is. We do need flood insurance, showing what that true estimate is going to be for that buyer.
Yeah, and that question was around, but going on to the interest list for, you need to be pre-approved.
Yes.
So that's easy. So I'm just repeating just the question so they hear me here online. And
Single
we have some extra.
family, you have our base price there. We're starting in the 440s, but realistically, with all our home sites, will have a premium on there, and there is about $5,000 to maybe $70,000. So I would, with the fact that we only have about 6 homes off water, I would recommend adding to any base price you see from Mangrove about $20,000 to $40,000 more, depending on where it is. The lot premium. And that's really the only thing when you're looking at our prices will be the difference in our homes. It's just the lot premium. We do have our floor plans with an option to have a office. Most of our 2 stories have a flex room. The Lantana, you do have the option to convert, well, not the option, we put that in for you, but convert that home from a 4-bedroom to a 3 with a den. When that happens, there is an additional cost to that, and it's about $1,600. So
Okay.
that would be the only 2 differences you'll see from your base price.
Cool. What else we got? Anyone online also, if you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat.
Good.
Anybody else? No? Are we just excited to actually go over there and take a look? And like, it's been
Yes.
so long. Like, it's been so long. Yeah. Well, I know, Rachel, you're like, I don't even know what a caravan is. I get it. It's okay. It's fun. It's fun.
And the Holden is absolutely beautiful. So we're excited for you to see it because we haven't had a Holden model in a very, very long time. So
Cool.
So for the point side, we're the only townhomes in the whole area right now. We're gonna be the only ones in the South Tampa, Ruskin, Apollo Beach area for now. So you guys can just walk through them. We'll be
All right, Amanda, what's your easiest contact information? I'm gonna throw it up here real quick.
AJ Green, just like the color, @drhorton.com.
ajgreen@deerhorn.com. And
all blocked.
oh yeah.
All blocked.
And that's for single family and townhome.
Yes.
So that party wall in the middle that you share with your neighbor, you can't hear anything because you're blocked the whole way up.
What's your information, Donna, if you don't mind?
DLINNERARITY.
At the townhomes, we're gonna have the same as the single family across the street. So we're gonna have an open air cabana and a pool over there as well. Both are
Oh, I
open air.
didn't do that right. Jeez.
Yes. It does. And the reason why we so estimated completion, I would say realistically between October and December timeframe. Yes. Real fall.
So my other question is, you've got these interests. I'm just wondering why hasn't anybody taken that one yet? Why is that available?
We actually had somebody on that home and it fall through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, awesome. Well, we'll see you later on today, I guess. And like, do we have any other questions? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I will say quickly about
Yeah.
the interest list. So we do have interest lists for each.
Take
of
the
our
mic.
specific home sites.
Can you take the mic?
Sorry, we
I'm
do
sorry.
have an interest list for each of our specific home sites. We can't release our homes for sale until they're about halfway through construction.
Okay.
So that's why we take the interest list, because we have people who want the home when it's just breaking ground, just starting, and we're unable to sell it to them quite yet. So once we do hit that stage 5 for single family in construction, stage 6 for townhomes in construction, that's when we can sell.
Okay.
So having that interest list makes us, it's the easiest way for us to get your buyers on a home as soon as it's released for sale. So before it hits that MLS, before it, the public gets to see it, your buyer would get that first chance since they've been waiting on a list. So that's the reason that we do that. Yeah, so
we don't do bidding wars. Never have, never will. What we do look at though is the financial strength of the buyers on the list. Now, if let's say they're all the same, loan type, they're all doing the same down payment, then we're going to look at who was on the list the longest, and that's the person that would get it.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Just one quick question. You mentioned that these models are different in this community because of upgrade.
Correct. It's premium series. So we have different series. Most of our other communities are preferred. Yeah.
the townhomes are going to be our express product. So we put everything in the townhomes. We give you kind of that base level finish and include everything. So the buyers for the townhomes are going to get their stainless steel appliances, their washer and dryer. They're going to get all tile throughout downstairs. But we just try to make sure we can get everything in there for those buyers. So it's pretty much completely move-in ready for the townhome. So that's going to be our express series, which is very different from the premium across the street.
She's bragging on me a little bit. We won't include all the appliances, but we do include the range, the dishwasher, and the microwave for you.
Okay.
Real quick on the, Amanda mentioned the releases that we do, which is stage 5. We have in the last probably 2 weeks, they have released early releases for us at stage 4. So that's even more reason why if you have your buyer to get them on that interest list, because again, we're calling them the moment it comes out.
And when we do get people on that interest list, we're trying to make sure that they're ready to go. So if we call them at any time, we'll keep them updated on how the build process is going, but we can get an early release any day. So last week, I think just for the townhomes, we had 5 early releases and we were able to get 5 people on the interest list under contract because they were ready to go. So that's kind of what we try to do with the interest list. It's more of a waiting list, I would almost say. People are ready to go once they're on that list. So it's not just here's my email, put me on the list. We've got them pre-qualified. We've got them ready to go. They know what their deposit's going to look like. So just for you guys to know that interest list can really help us when we do have those early releases. We're expecting more later once you guys can see the community. So
That's right. We are going to visit and hang out and take a look at this fantastic community too. No, that was.
So as of right now, we're not selling to any investors in either of the communities. I don't want to speak for Donna, but we're also not doing second homeowners. So anyone looking for a second home in the Apollo Beach area will not be able to get under contract at Mangrove, either Manor or Point. If they are interested, we can put them on a personal list of our own, keep them in mind if we ever do get a release for a second homeowner or a release for an investor, but we really are trying to cater to the primary buyers in the community. Make sure they can get a home. Yep. Yes. So just like Donna's, that base price is going to be the cost of construction. So that's going to be how much it costs to build the home. We are going to have a premium on those home sites as well, just for the lot. So our standard lots are looking around, I would say 7 to 10K right now. And then just like Donna's community, we don't have any back-to-back homes. They're on a beautiful lake or they're facing the opposite side of the street. So on a home site that's not a standard lot, on a water view or a preserve view, we're looking closer to around 25 to 30K. So adding that home site premium will be on every single home, depending on if it's a standard or a premium lot. No problem.
Good questions. Okay. Well, thank you. Give it up. Come on. There we go. We will.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
We will see you later on. Yep. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and let's get into the caravan list real quick. So first up is going to be 717 Isle Bay Drive. See if this wants to, no, my URL is old. I'll get it up. Hold on. You can start talking now.
Okay, hey everyone. So, yeah, new listing, 717 Isle Bay, in Mirror
Thank you.
Bay,
Yeah, we'll see you in a little while.
on the water. It's, built in 2005. It's just over 3,000 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, a very spacious master with a bonus room and a home office and room for a formal dining room, heated saltwater pool, dock and lift. Lift is 10,000 pounds. That canal there is direct access to Tampa Bay. So you go right down there and you're in the main Mirror Bay channel, and then right here on Tampa Bay.
What noise is that? Is that
Right.
right through it? Okay.
Right. Overlooking
Sorry.
St. Pete. So we're listed, we priced it squarely in the middle of the comps, 1.2. People are either going to love the beautiful decor of 2005, or they're going to want to come in and, change up the flooring, freshen up the paint. But the home itself has great bones. It's the Hemingway floor plan, which is one of my favorite ones in Mirror Bay, because you can, if you go back to that main living room where it had the arches, you can blow out that wall and open it. Open it completely up. Or some people will completely wall that off and put their TV against that wall and then have that back bonus room, more of a separate space for a pool table or a movie room or such. But there's a lot of different variations. You can change up the kitchen layout. So you can really go in and make your own thumbprint if you want. Let's see. Oh, and it's been very, very well maintained, very pristine. Homeowner is quite meticulous. And he is very, I had to, put it in writing that there would be no dogs allowed in the home. And of course, during the open house Saturday, someone tried to bring in their beautiful, adorable little golden doodle in a backpack. And I had to stop them at the door. I said, I'm so sorry. The homeowner has, dictated there will be no dogs allowed in the home.
Okay. So no dogs.
No dogs, please. And I mean, this is the homeowner who will actually yell at people if their dogs pee or poop in his yard. He will go out and say not nice words to them.
I mean, it looks like the dogs
So-
already. It looks like the dogs already did a little bit right there. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. No kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Yes, he is serious. So and it was quite interesting the way I picked up this listing. I'd sent out my RSP postcards, and someone from the household had clicked on the, get the free home valuation. So I went through Remind, stalked got their email addresses, went through Moxie, created my seller's presentation with comps, emailed it to them, and then printed the copy and, was going to go drop it off. And normally I just kind of drop it off and run away, like with a little handwritten note and hope they call, right? But I rang the doorbell. Gentleman answered, and he was like, no, we have no, no one at the house clicked on that to for their determination. He goes, we don't want to sell. We're, no, we love it here. This is the smallest home we've ever lived in. We don't want to downsize. Like, just everything was no. I was like, okay, sir, told him about me. And he proceeded to, say not nice things about me moving 3 different homes in Mirror Bay in 12 years. He was like, well, I wouldn't want to be married to you. Okay, sorry, sir. Yeah, it was great, right? I was like, okay, not impressing this one, no warm fuzzies, nothing. I said, well, regardless, I made this presentation for you. Feel free, look at it, don't look at it, whatever you will. It's free information to use as you will. Have a good day, sir. And I left. A week later, he called me and asked what commission we charge. So I said, sir, the brokerage charges a 6% commission. Or not a discount brokerage. I went over all the reasons or all the marketing and things that I would do to earn that commission, and explain the importance of paying our buyer's agents a full 3% commission. He said, okay, thanks, and ended the phone call. was like, well, shit. Okay, lost that. Like, like nothing. A week later, he called me back and he goes, okay, so my wife and I have been talking. We do want to sell. I liked your presentation. He goes, I've been in sales my whole life. I've, owned and sold multiple businesses. He said, I love the look of it. I love your presentation. It's very professional. Why don't you come in and do a walkthrough? Okay, fine. So I show up for the walkthrough to do the pre-listing appointment and did not expect him to sign or be ready or anything. But of course, I had the listing agreement all ready to go. I was there for an hour and a half. He talked my ear off, made me sit in his brand new Z4 BMW, which was beautiful. And then I go over the listing agreement. He didn't balk once at the 6%. He goes, we're ready to sign right now. He called his wife home from the gym. They signed. And I said, well, would you need more time? We don't have to put it on the MLS right away. He goes, nope, we're good right now. You can have your photographer come in this afternoon. So that's what I did. So it was very, very quick.
Wow. Fantastic job.
And I asked him, I said, sir, I said, now if I bring you a contract at the full price that you're asking, are you going to be ready to move? Or, he goes, we can go. He goes, don't worry about that part. We can go anywhere we want to, which they can, in Florida. He was like, we're going to figure that out. Don't worry. So he was like, just, do what you need to do.
Very cool.
So,
Wow.
so there we go.
That's fantastic.
so-
Awesome. I feel, can we do a video later so we, cause like, Moxie plugin right there was really nice. Like, yeah. So fantastic. Man, fantastic. Awesome job. All right. Next up, and it's going to be a bad URL again. Yeah. Okay. Well, next up. All right, here you go. Rachel. Yep. Go ahead. It'll be up in just a second
Go
for you.
back to follow over there. Just kidding. So I have the younger sister or brother of that one over on the other side of Mirror Bay. Actually older, 2006 or younger. Yeah, 2006. So only a year younger. And this is an off-water property, so a different price point than that last listing, but also 4-bedroom. It's 2.5 bath, has an additional office or den right when you walk in to the left, and a bonus room, open bonus room upstairs. Again, some of the original finishes and the paint colors, like Kalani said, you either love it or you don't love it. We've had some people come in and say already that they love it. So
Yeah.
what is it you said, Michelle? There's a butt for every seat. Yeah.
Well, remember, a lot of people are starting to settle a little bit now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
On the front of the home, there's a double front porch, which is beautiful, and there's wonderful sunsets over the lagoon. You can't see the water per se, but you can enjoy the beautiful sunsets over the trees from the front porches. In the back, there's also a screened-in lanai and a patio.
Nice.
Out there. So some good outdoor spaces. Metal roof. So that's awesome.
Cool.
One less thing to worry about. Mature landscaping. Yeah, it's on Man's Harbor. It's on the left. So it's close to the amenities, which is nice if people like to walk over there to the pool and things like that. And when we go there, there's a side street that kind of shoots straight out from there. If you want to park on that side street, it makes it a little easier because I assume we'll have a lot of cars over there.
How do we get in there? Is it gated?
It is gated.
Okay.
So are we going? Is this the order we're going?
We're gonna. That's what we're gonna go. I just figured it's kind of going down.
Right. So
41.
there's 2 separate gates. So we will have to go into that side of the community first, and you'll have to show an ID and say just you're going to an open house. Yeah.
Oh, you could do that, or just say you're going on a private road and they'll let you go through too. But let me on it, like if you want to be like that, but you can show them your ID and all that kind of stuff. And
So
yes.
when we come back to this one, we'll be going through another gate. So just so you
Yep, 2
know,
gates.
2 different gates. You can't go around. If you try
Perfect.
to do that, you'll run into the boat lift.
Right.
Awesome. So the thing I will ask as we go, please, please bring business cards. Drop off business cards if you do not mind, please. And if anybody has feedback, I know that Rachel specifically has a QR code that she's going to have there that you can scan with your phone to be able to give some feedback. Feedback is very important. Okay, because if you have a house that's sitting for a while, like normal, the way the market's been, like there's almost no reason to do a caravan or even open house at that sometimes, just because how fast they're going. The way the market's changing, we need to get back to what makes us so strong. And giving that feedback will help. It has helped me many times when every one of you come in there and say that house sucks without saying it sucks to that degree. I mean, you won't write that down, but you'll tell me in my ear. Like giving that feedback to the agent goes a very long way if we are looking at pricing, or maybe they have things that they might need to do to the house because of all the feedback that they got from every one of us. So please bring your business cards to drop off and leave some feedback if you don't mind. For those of you online, I will be sending out the Google form. Yes, Nancy, I'll show yours in just a moment. Okay, we'll get into that there. I will send out the list. So for those of you that are online that are going to meet us out there, you have the list of which address we're going to first. And then when we're finished with Rachel's property, we're going to head down to Mangrove Point, Mangrove Manor. Which one you want to go first? You want to go Manor or Point? You want to go the houses? Well, I think it might be, I think it'd probably be easier because we're coming down and then you can just come out and go into, okay. So it's going to be 2 houses and then Mangrove Manor and then over to the townhomes because it's just easier to pull out and all that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. Now, let's say, Nancy, go ahead and unmute. If there's anybody else that also would like to pitch a property, these are not on Caravan. These are just pitching properties that are coming up. I would highly recommend that if you do have it listed and it's coming up on a Tuesday, put that bad boy on here if your clients are cool with it. Okay, so let's find Nancy.
Yes, I'm on. Can
All right,
you
I'm going to turn you up a little bit and turn me down. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Nancy.
Okay, this house is back on the market. The buyer basically was trying to buy 3 houses, and so the day before loan commitment, they called and said she can't buy because of her debt to income ratio now. So anyway, we're back on the market. It's really a nice house. It's on a small lot. You'll see as we go through the pictures. But it has a big open water view in the back. It's 45 feet of waterfront, about 5 minutes to the bay. And nice pool, fountain. It's got hurricane shutters on the back. You can see there's a big open view. The backyard is fenced in. The dock does need a little work. Hardwood floors through the main area of the house. I'll let you just flip through. High ceilings in the main area. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath split plan. That's the master. It does still need some updates, but it's in great shape. Oh,
What's the
one
price?
thing, it does have the original roof. No leaks, but it is the original roof.
All right. So what's the square footage, price?
Square
Bed,
footage
bath.
is 1,730 square feet. The list price is $835. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Before we end up, anybody else want to pitch anything? Anybody in the room? All right, I got one more. You want to come up and do it? We dance too. Hey, here's the microphone. I'll bring it to you. Oh, drop it like it's hot. I don't know. Is it on? Is it green? I'll check and see if it's green. Okay. Yep, you're good. What's the property?
5431 Sandy Shell Drive.
Oh,
2645 square feet. This really is Molly's listing, so I'm like going on a wing here. I just saw that.
I can't hear you. You might have to bring that a little closer if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But you get, or yell. Talk louder. You know you can raise your voice.
Yeah, but you can't, you get the chat out the way. See that beautiful view, the lake and everything right on the lake. It's got a pool as well. So just so you know, because this is just different. See this? This is a yeah. See
What-
the little shed? It's got electric in it too. All right, cute little shed with electric. And then on the right side, you can't see it. Well, you'll see it on some of the pictures, but they actually have an outside patio area as well. And they have those electric awnings that come down as well. So you've got the pool inside the cage, you've got an outside area with an awning, you've got the little electrical shed.
Did you want me to go back outside?
Okay. They have remodeled the whole kitchen. It used to have one of those upper bars, and they flattened it out and everything and made it one big island. So they're all new cabinets and everything, new flooring. What else we got? That's the I'm
I'm sorry.
All right, that's the formal living area as you walk in the front door. Okay, go.
Just say next and I'll be good.
Dining room.
You just
family
said,
room right
okay, yeah,
here.
okay, nice, okay.
Okay, the TV and all the sound systems all included in the sale. See that right there?
Cool, TV.
Mhm.
Hold on, in case anybody didn't
This-
see that. I didn't know if, did you guys know you could do this though? Like, look, this right here is included.
Yes, it is. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. And then, so this room right here, it is a fourth bedroom because we don't need to have a closet, as we all know. Although I had one agent that tried to argue with me on this. But anyway, it's got a window and it's got a door. So this is a fourth room, can be used as a bedroom, a den, an office, whatever.
Okay.
Master bedroom. Master bath.
Yep, bathroom. So it's got toilets, it has a shower, a tub,
Yeah,
another
yeah.
toilet. There's another toilet in here.
I'll let you watch
Yeah.
and, you know, if you have questions.
It's not a Jack and Jill though, right?
It is not a Jack and Jill. So these bedrooms are actually behind the kitchen. So it's kind
Okay.
of nice. They're behind the kitchen.
Back in the
down a
corner.
little corridor. There's like 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. They're using one as
Very
an
nice.
office.
It also comes with lights, in case you didn't see that.
What, in the ceiling?
Yeah, there was light. Boom, boom. No,
With a
okay.
little shed. Isn't
Oh,
it cute?
that is so cute.
Did I say it has electric?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you, this right here? Does this right?
It could be somebody's room.
Does this have electric?
I mean, it depends how much you like your kids or your mother-in-law.
That's lightning, by the way.
Could be it.
This is lightning. All
And there's the lake.
right.
Oh, there's the outside. Go, 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 go.
I'm right here.
Look, the awning's out. Isn't that cool?
Oh, the awning's out.
But
Man, I'm
it's
just
kinda
like
nice to have
full
that
of.
outside area when the bugs aren't out and you want to be outside,
Yeah.
and then you can have a little bit of shade and, you know. Anyway, it's a bargain. $639.
Cool. 639. 2,645 square
Oh.
feet.
Brand new roof last week.
All schnikes. New roof. Okay, that's
AC
good.
Last year.
AC last year.
So
Awesome.
this
Talk
is
to me about the community real quick. We haven't done this in forever. What about the community? We didn't do that with you. Oh, we'll do better next time.
The community is a wonderful community. It
Okay,
has a
thank you.
Resort style
That's-
pool
oh.
with a clubhouse and a fitness center. It has basketball courts. It has a fishing lake.
We have a CDD of
There is a
2274.
CDD, and it's, what is it?
2274.
And then the HOA is just some, yeah.
108 a year. Boom, shakalaka. Thank you so much. I love you a long time. Love you a long time. All right. Is there anybody else? Man, this was a fun meeting. I'm gonna tell Chris to go to Hawaii more. And I'm gonna save this point in our meeting so I can send it out later. All right, cool. So bye, Felicia's. Have fun. We're starting off at 717. I will send out that email here in just a second for those properties for everybody. Get together, carpool, whatever it is. As long as you took a bath, we make sure you smell good. All right. Love you guys a long time. Have fun. Talk to you soon.